Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's topic is, why investing in this era is no longer optional, it's a must. Every era comes with its own skills and opportunities that people must master. In our parents' generation, hard work and perseverance were the keys, and a university degree was considered a golden ticket. Back in the 60s and 70s, simply having a degree almost guaranteed that you would earn more than most people. But today, a degree has shifted from being a rare advantage to just a basic requirement. Almost everyone has one, but it no longer guarantees financial security. The same applies to investing. In the 60s and 70s, post-war recovery and social stability allowed many industries to boom. Banking and insurance were considered new industries. If you had bought stocks like Public Bank back then, your wealth could have multiplied many times. But today, banking is already mature and saturated. It may still beat inflation, but it's unlikely to give you explosive growth. University textbooks often tell us, the purpose of investing is to fight inflation and prepare for retirement. That's true, but today, this perspective is no longer enough. Why? Because the official inflation rate of 3% to 4% is just a statistical number, based on a basket of goods like cooking oil, sugar, and utilities. But the real inflation you feel in daily life is much higher. Examples. In 2014, a Gardenia chocolate bread cost Rm 0.60, 0.70. Today, it's Rm 1.20. In 2014, a plate of mixed rice cost Rm 3.4. Now, it's Rm 9.10. In 2014, a fresh graduate's starting salary was Rm 2,500, 3,000. Today, it's only Rm 3,500, 4,000. This means one thing, wages cannot keep up with the rising cost of living. Relying on salary alone to beat inflation is impossible. You need to put your money to work, through investing. We grew up being told, study hard, get a degree, find a big company, and you'll be set for life. But today, that's no longer true. Artificial intelligence, automation, and global outsourcing are reshaping the job market. Big companies are cutting staff. Traditional industries are being disrupted. A job is no longer a guaranteed income source. The 2020 pandemic was the clearest example. Companies laid off employees and cut salaries. For instance, Hanteng Malaysia slashed wages and allowances, yet during the same period, it still paid shareholders 3 rounds of dividends totaling 20 sen. If you held 1,000 shares, you receive Rm 200. This is reality. In the capital markets, shareholders always come first. Employees are usually last. Professors won't tell you this in class, but this is how the system works. If you think working for a big company is safe, but you don't own its shares, you're already behind. Because global competition is only getting tougher. In the past, jobs in banking, insurance, and oil and gas brought good money. But today, these industries are saturated, salaries are stagnant, while living costs keep climbing. Instead, new industries, cybersecurity, software engineering, chip design, blockchain, are where the higher salaries are. But technology evolves so quickly. Without constant learning, even these fields may soon be crowded. The future could easily belong to AI and robotics. If you only stay in traditional industries your whole life, you may never touch these high-growth sectors. For most ordinary people, the most realistic way to participate is through investing. That's the beauty of investing. Changing careers is hard, but with investments, you can easily switch industries by reallocating your money. Example, if you work in construction industry, your earning depends on the mega infrastructure projects from the government. If the industry slows down, you can't do much. But with investing, if one sector cools down, you can immediately shift into another. If you don't invest, your money loses value every day. If you do invest, your money works for you and creates a second paycheck. That's why we say, investing is your second salary. Dividends, profits, rental income help you diversify risk. Even if you lose your job, investments can provide cash flow. This is also why the rich get richer. Their wealth doesn't come from working overtime, it comes from the capital markets. And that's why the wealth gap keeps growing. Our choice is clear, either join the capital markets, or fall behind. When we talk about investing, we must talk about compounding. Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. Imagine you invest Rm500 every month in a fund that returns 8% annually. After 10 years, Rm90,000. After 20 years, Rm250,000. After 30 years, Rm750,000. And most of this money isn't from your savings, it's from compound growth. The key isn't how much you invest, but how long you invest. Many think Rm500 is too little, but the earlier you start, the bigger the snowball. Every day you delay is opportunity lost. Some people say, investing is hard, I'm not a finance major. But the truth is, today is the easiest time in history to learn. In the past, only a few had access to financial knowledge. Now, with just a smartphone, apps let you open an account and start investing. YouTube, podcasts, books, and online courses give you free access to world-class investment ideas. Knowledge has been democratized. The only question is, will you start? In our parents' generation, people relied on company pensions or government support. But in our generation, those safety nets are disappearing. We live longer. Healthcare costs more. Savings alone cannot sustain 20 to 30 years of retirement. That's why retirement planning must start young. Investing builds passive income so that even after you stop working, cash flow continues. In other words, retirement is no longer something others provide for you, it's your own responsibility. Finally, investing is not just about making money. It's also about mindset. Delay gratification, spend less today to enjoy more tomorrow. Long-term thinking, don't chase short-term spikes, focus on 10 to 20 years. Risk diversification, never put all your money in one industry or stock. Investing builds not only wealth, but also your financial discipline and control. We must find the opportunities in our era. Through investing, you can own shares in the world's greatest companies, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, and participate in high-growth industries like semiconductors, AI, and clean energy. You don't have to change jobs to grow with the world's best companies. Investing lets you do that. This is why I say, in today's world, investing is not an elective course, it's a compulsory one. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. The best time to invest was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.